the pet carriage. Next time we'll be getting this, we'll have the dog. I'm excited for that. Sorry, it's giving me absolutely no vibes right now. Are you excited to go to Flanders, Eyes?
Yeah.
I'm getting dead chat here.
What? What do you want?
Sorry. Hello from the shuttle. The shuttle. We are on our way to, well, we're going to Flanders, we're going to Belgium. We are staying in, how do you pronounce it?
The village is called Markadal.
Markadal, but what's the other one?
Oudenaarde.
Oudenaarde. You look like you should know how to say that. Like you've got the kind of look, got the Dutch vibes about you.
I can't speak a word of Dutch.
It's our first ever time going to see the Spring Classics, so very excited. We're just boarding the shuttle now. We're a little bit delayed. We were meant to be on an earlier one, but it's so packed this morning. There are so many cars with their bikes, people with their families. I think it's the start of the Easter holidays as well, so it is busy. We are getting to Flanders, well, Markadal, according to maps.
We need to go there first.
Oh, we need to get to Calais. We're going into Calais, and then we're going to drive all the way to Markadal.
Maybe we'll go this way.
Which way?
Through Lille.
Take a little detour through Lille. We have got an Airbnb for this trip. It was quite difficult to get a place to stay because I think it's such a popular, well, bike race, isn't it?
I think we booked this 10 months ago and all of the places were gone and this was the last one.
This was the last one. And when we got in the car this morning, because I haven't looked at where we're staying for a while, I just tried to manage expectations, so I can't remember what we've booked. I think it might just be a very rough and ready place to stay, isn't it? Like, it's not all you need. We're not going to be there. We're not going to spend much time in the house. But it's basically ever sold out pretty quick. I don't think we even looked for like bike hotels, did we? We just went for apartments.
They were all sold out.
All sold out. All sold out.
Airbnb, basic.
Yeah, basic Airbnb. So very excited for that. And our plan for this weekend is to do a bit of riding. We've not obviously ridden on the cobbles before. We are staying...
Speak for yourself.
Pardon? Have you ridden on the cobbles?
Constitution Hill in Swansea.
Constitution Hill in Swansea does not count.
I mean, they are rough cobbles.
I'm sorry.
And it's 20%.
No, I'm sorry. You can't compare Swansea to Flanders.
This is a bit of a homecoming for me, really.
What the actual hell?
I reckon that Constitution Hill is as difficult as the Koppenberg.
You know what's got to happen now, don't you?
We've got to test it out.
We've got to test it out, and we've also got to go back to Constitution Hill to show that.
The Tour of Britain went up there years ago, I think. So it is like, it's a proper climb.
Alright, well, this is like tour worthy, so bigger deal. Not saying this Swansea's not special, but yeah, very excited for that. We are going to plan some, well, how many climbs have you plotted in? We've plotted quite a few to give a go, haven't we?
I think we just did like the blue route. It's like a well-established route that everyone does. It's like 80k, 8 climbs, something like that.
What's the blue route? What do you mean the blue route?
It's just what it's called.
Okay.
It's like a little tourist route.
We're also going to go and see the tulips, because it is tulip season, and it is it's been on my bucket list for a really long time. And also I think one of our anniversaries was like flowers, wasn't it? And that was my choice. So yeah, we're going to go and see the tulips, do a nice ride around there, which is bucket list behaviour, bucket list dreams, and obviously going to go and catch the race on Sunday. Woo! Sauté! Sauté! Welcome to France! Bonjour! Toot toot! Beep beep! Hello France! Hello, we've arrived at our Airbnb. It's absolutely stunning. I'll show you the inside when we get back. You can probably hear the birds singing. Inside the garden there is like a little tiny Shetland pony, some chickens, and we've got like fresh eggs from the chickens. The most beautiful garden, and it's down like a gorgeous kind of quiet street. So nice. The bikes are all set, we're all ready to go. I think it's 80 kilometres, about 1,000 metres, isn't it? Maybe a bit less.
Oh, less than that.
A little bit less.
Like 780.
Oh yeah, so alright, so for every 100, about 100. Every 10 kilometres, about 100 metres. So pretty similar to the Chilterns, but I think obviously we've got cobbles to contend with, so Let's have a go. Okay, so this is my first experience of Belgian cobbles ever. And we were straight on it from literally rolling out of our door. So we kick off about this climb. So the Paterberg, it's about 0.58 kilometers, I think in total. And it's about, I think, 9.9% in terms of gradient-ish. Yeah, I'm going to put the climb up. But anyway, it starts off, obviously, you know, with cobbles kind of everywhere. Then there's this kind of side section where you can ride on the flat in the gutter. So after giving it a valiant start, I do move into that. And of course, meet my first casualty along the way, because it is pretty brutal, this first one. For a first go, I've gone in pretty tough. I did want to get back onto the cobbles in the middle and ideally do the entire lot without going down the side because it feels like cheating, but it was just whoa, bam, boom, in you go. Welcome to Belgium. You've landed and you're in. As soon as ice starts to come into view, I do sneak back in. So meh. How was that?
I can taste blood.
You stayed on the cobbles though?
Yeah. It's so bouncy.
I'd stayed on the cobbles. I went into the gutter for a tiny bit and then went back out. And how spicy would you say that was, Eyes? How many extra pumps?
That was like 3 or 4. It was hard.
You got 5 max, right? Are you putting that in at 3 or 4?
I'm still out of breath.
Look at that. Climb 1.
Do you know what?
What?
I got carried away because there were people ahead and I wanted to overtake them.
Well, the in lads have got about 10 climbs at least. Tell you what though, the decorations are coming out ready for Sunday. It's hot enough. All these little signs. Woohoo! Where the next climb is. We've just flown down the most gorgeous downhill. We're on a really nice smooth bit for now, and whizzing past the most stunning houses. There are all these kind of like modern beautiful boxes of like lots of glass, and everyone seems to have like chickens chickens and like little horses just trotting about. It's the most quaint thing. Look up there, a few little churches like that. I don't know if it's a church, but it's beautiful, and everything's just all green and lovely. They're definitely treating the soil right because it smells fresh to say the least, but the grass is lush. Do you know what, when we were coming down that hill I was thinking of that conversation we had in the car. So we were reading a post on Reddit in the car which was talking about getting out of the saddle, and someone was just commenting saying, should I just get out of the saddle when I'm climbing up hills? And in the thread another cyclist has said, I love to stand up on the downhill to let a good fart rip. And I just watched Eyes out the saddle.
Well, it's not me.
On a downhill, and I wondered if that was going through your head because you laughed a bit too hard at that conversation. Did you do it?
When the time's right, I'll do it.
What's the next one?
Kruisberg? I don't know how to say it.
Do you know anything about it?
I know that it's 6.6% average and less than a K.
Perfect. Are you going to go full gas?
Absolutely not. I'm tired from the first one. My chest hurts.
Okay, it looks nice, eggs. New bibbies.
They're
Map sale.
Cargo, yeah.
Treat yourself. On the next one. I think he said this is the Kruisberg. Sorry for the pronunciation murder. I feel like you're used to it by now on this channel. A little bit residential. Just had a Strava segment kick us off. Not going full gas. Okay, so Kruisberg. This is a funny little one. Obviously kicks off here in a bit of a residential area, so it takes you by surprise because you're just kind of like, oh look, there's houses, neighbourhood. There is quite a lot of pavement, and then the cobble section's quite short, but all in all the climb does feel like it's, you know, relatively long. I think it's about 1.4 kilometres ish if you're counting the entire lot. Gradient wise, not too shabby. I think it's about 5.4%, so probably one of the easier ones on your legs, I suppose. And then you get to a main road at the top, which is a little bit odd, but yeah, belter.
It wasn't as hard as the first one, it was longer.
Was it longer?
Felt a bit longer, yeah. It wasn't as steep either.
No. Well.
There was a few like dodgy bits where it was like sandy.
Yeah.
And there was a few just like, almost like potholes in the cobbles, where there was just like a dip, which was hard.
It's a little sneaky one though, isn't it? Nestled in like a residential area into it.
I reckon.
How many bumps?
2.5 or 3. Easier.
I would say that was easier, but them cobbles, they are knackering, aren't they? Like compared to a normal climb. Oh my god. Hanging on for dear life. Oh, is that? We've just had a bit of a detour. Well, our correct route was just turning onto the gravel that we've just been on. So all the rest of the road bikes were going straight on. Obviously we've come on our gravel bikes, which was purely just to get confident on the gravel bikes ahead of like all the gravel events we're doing this year. And it has absolutely saved us. We were still able to ride on the churned up road where the tarmac was completely turned into gravel and scooted off like bye-bye, no disruption to us. Total win. I think we've got a nice bit of flat now until we go to, I think, a couple of the steep lads. It's really giving me Chilterns vibes, you know, really giving me Chilterns vibes. Horsies! Good afternoon! Gorgeous, gorgeous. We're almost 40k in to an 80k ride. We've just been doing the most gorgeous loop. Sorry, it's very windy. The most gorgeous loop. We're kind of running alongside or riding alongside this like little canal back to Oudenaarde. I think we're still technically on a little bit of the blue cycle path called Ronde. I'm sorry about murdering this. Look at that. Cyclists on the other side. So peaceful. I think in the last 40k we've got some big famous climbs. I've got a feeling he's going to go full gas up them. I can tell he wants to zip about, but I'm feeling like Belgium's absolutely gorgeous for riding. I do think the sun makes a world of difference, but it is very much like the Chilterns where it's very pretty in the sun and can imagine it when it's not as well. Beautiful. That was literally so cool. Just got to ride through the finish line. Oh my god, amazing, the coolest thing ever. I can just imagine how it's going to be in a couple of days time with everyone just banging on the side of the boards, screaming. It's going to be so blimmin' fast, like so ferocious. This is like the maddest course ever, like literally ever. Like there are some like 90-degree turns that are just insane. And now we're through into Oudenaarde. Look at these buildings, just gorgeous. A little bit of Lidl going off. This is going to be bumping in a couple of days. Absolutely bumping. Look at this. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Wow. I've been wondering where the hell everybody is, and they are here. That is gonna be pumping.
You know what the absolute killer is?
What's that?
We're only halfway through our ride.
Oh my god.
Feels like the end.
I kind of wish it was the end. This is going to be absolutely ramo, isn't it, on Sunday? It's already like packed now. Hello! How's Tara? Wowza, wowza, wowza. Okay, this is the Kwaremont. Holy smokes, look at them getting ready. Wow! Kwaremont climb. Lots of caravans all parked up. This is going to be lively, I think. Look at that. Oh wow. We're about 60k in now. Getting a bit tired. Oh my god, there's wow on the thing. Amazing. Alright, the Kwaremont. Now, this is one of the most famous climbs in the area. It is obviously one of the ones that you see bustling with life, people getting drunk and a little bit leery by the side of the climb, cheering people on. In terms of the ride itself, so it is about 2 kilometers long, so it is one of the longer ones. In terms of the gradient, it's not too bad, it's about 4.6%. I think the biggest ramp is maybe about 9%, so it does have a bit of a bite to it, but the fact that it's long means it's just also incredibly tiring because those cobbles, they are pretty relentless. It's just a bit of a straight one, and then it does take a slight turn as you get near the end. There you go, you can see me having a bit of a wobble there where the guy comes through over who was going to go through the barriers first. These sides where you can see all the kind of the KBCs are completely full of people on the Sunday of the race, like just insanely full, bouncing everywhere. Beers everywhere, cut out wout faces everywhere. Yeah, just so lively. And then it kind of finishes again, really similar to a couple of the other climbs, near a mainish kind of road. But yeah, all in all, long lad, absolutely zaps the energy out of you, but a total belter and one of the most famous ones in Flanders. So well worth checking out. Kwaremont, talk to me. How many asthma pumps?
I reckon that was a solid 3.
3?
It wasn't that hard, it was
long.
quite long.
Yeah.
And there was like a flat bit in the middle where usually on the flat you can recover, but you can't recover on that flat because you're just like having to put so much hard work in.
Yeah.
That's not the end of the climbing. I think we've got a bit more climbing over there.
Oh really? You keep going?
Yeah, and then we go down, and then we've got the Paterberg, then we go down, and then we've got our last climb of the day, Koppenberg.
There's 3 more?
Well, that's tiny, that's just up there.
Right.
So there's 2 proper climbs left.
Is that still this climb up there?
No, this is the end. It's good.
That's very good. Yeah.
You can tell, like, just by all the people who are already gathering in like bars, caravans. It's going to be amazing atmosphere on there. It's
going to be lively, isn't it?
It's going to be really good.
People are already on the old vino, sitting there catching rays. All the caravans are lining up with their perfect little positions. It's going to be so lively on there. Is that the area where it's normally like kicking off?
That's one of the main areas, but that one is like a 2-hour walk from where we are.
Oh, I thought we were going to do it.
No, we're going to go to the Koppenberg.
Okay.
Which is the steepest one. Alright. That's our last climb of the day. I don't know why we've done it this way around. Should have done it first.
Alpacas! So many of them. Good. They're all good. Look at their fluffy butts. Oh my god, they are the cutest. Oh Jesus. Go on, Eggs. Alright, what a stabby little famous pig this one is. It's brilliant. It's quite short, so it's 0.4 kilometers, so it's barely anything, but it packs a real punch. Now, it's got cobbles along the entire length, and it kind of goes straight into about 8%, and then in the middle section takes you up to 18 and then ramps into like 20. and then you think it's going to ease off, but the ease off is still double digits. You're still hitting 14%, 11%, right the way to the top. Now, I was starting to blow out my backside until I saw this incredible woman who was pulling up her kids in this kind of trolley cart. Obviously, you know, she was having a little weave about how to sneak on her right-hand side, but she was unbelievable. I think that woman is the only thing that got me up to the top of this, because I was definitely starting to fade from all the kilometres and climbs that we'd done already on that route. What a hero. Total legend of a climb, total legend of a woman, and it is a beast, got to be honest, a total beast.
But my husband forgot his phone to take a picture.
Ah, no way, you did so well done.
Sorry.
Thoughts, feelings, how many pumps?
4 out of 5.
Oh,
It's just because you could see it, just ran past. And I'm tired.
I don't know how they do it when it's wet, because you can feel like the wheel just like skip.
I was doing wheelies.
Were
like
you?
Sitting down, yeah.
Oh my god, that was amazing. But I think
Tongue out.
the woman behind me was the most amazing thing ever, pulling up her kid. That was the best motivation to get up to the top for sure. Okay, one last climb. Let's go, baby. $72k in. I think we're coming up to our last climb, which as I said is called the Koppenberg. And then I think we're basically almost back. So, last climb to do. Don't know anything about it, don't want to know anything about it until we've got up it.
Can I tell you?
No, I don't want to.
Alright, this is the Koppenberg,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you about it at the top.
Okay. Is it short?
Oh, it's not this one, it's next, right?
Okay.
Not it.
Alright, it's coming up. I'm just going to channel the woman pulling her son or daughter, because I didn't see who it was, up that last climb, because that was honestly the most inspiring thing I've seen all day. What an absolutely incredible woman. I need to find who she is, and I didn't get any pictures, but I can at least send her a bit of footage. So yeah, hopefully the internet will do its thing. I'm ready to get off this bike now. Them cobbles have put my back through it. I don't know how the pros do it. Oh my god, guys, I'm not doing this. Can I wait for you at the bottom? Eyes. We can't get on it. Can you? You can't. Get off. Oh my god.
Why have they blocked it off?
Don't be naughty.
Get on the other side.
Eyes, no. Come on, I'm not doing it. I'm not climbing over there. Right, someone sneaked over the barriers and got himself through. Oh my god, bye. Oh my god, stop it right now. Off he goes. I'm too chicken to jump over the barriers and the barbed wire. It's been closed off. Of course, Eyes doesn't think the sign is for him. Here he goes. Let's get into the steep bit. He's just been so determined to do it. And I think, irritatingly, our house is just over there, the place where we're staying. And we're gonna have to go around, but I can't do it. They've put barriers here. I know it's not, I just can't. Oh, I could do it. No, I don't know. Should I do it? Alright, I'm totally ridiculous. I'll go over the barriers and just follow him for a couple of reasons. One, I can't be bothered to go all the way around, and number two, it's iconic. And actually, no, number three, I was also getting bitten by midgies. Anyway, this climb is an absolute belter. It is so freaking steep. Now again, it's a short one, 0.6 kilometers in length, average gradient of 11%. At this point here, I was just cheering me on, like, go on, keep going, because I am absolutely puffing. The sound on is atrocious. The steepest 100 meters is stinking 20.8% in terms of gradient. So yeah, it's an absolute brute, and you can see exactly how and why the pros really struggle to clip back in during the races when it's wet. It's dangerous, it's so narrow, it's just unreal. They barricade it again to try and stop people from kind of getting back on the climb, but again I kind of move past that, get on it and complete it. The main GoPro's died. I did it. Sneaked up it. That is a brute.